Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for February 6th. February 6th is the 37th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 328 days remaining to the end of the year, 329 in leap years. Today's word is disparate. It can also be pronounced disparate. Disparate or disparate, either way, it's an adjective that means markedly distinct in quality or character, or containing made up or fundamentally different incongruous elements. An example sentence using the word might be, "They were a disparate group bound by a common goal in the face of adversity." One can turn this word into an adverb by adding ly at the end, as in disparately, or into a noun by adding ness at the end, like disparateness. This word comes to us from Latin. First known use of the word disparate is 1566. Disparate. And with that, this is the birthday of Anne, Queen of Great Britain, Queen of England, Scotland, and Ireland, born February 6, 1665. England and Scotland actually united as a single sovereign state known as Great Britain in 1707. She continued to reign as Queen of Great Britain and Ireland until her death in 1714 at the age of 49. You might remember that we mentioned the Articles of Confederation yesterday, which was an agreement among the original 13 colonies and served as its first constitution. Ratification of the Articles of Confederation was completed by all 13 states by early 1781, and a few years later, the current Constitution was hashed out. On February 6, 1788, Massachusetts became the 6th state to ratify the United States Constitution. This is the birthday of baseball great George Herman Ruth, born February 6, 1895. Better known as Babe Ruth, also nicknamed the Bambino, Babe Ruth enjoyed the honor of being one of what we call the first 5 inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1936. Of course, it is an incredible honor to have achieved. And remember, not everyone who gets in on the first ballot, but Babe Ruth sure did. He'd played for the Boston Red Sox and got traded to the New York Yankees. He wasn't happy about that trade. And the long, dry spell the Red Sox experienced for the next 86 years has been attributed to the curse of the Bambino. A lot of discussion around that one. Babe Ruth lived to the age of 53. This is the birthday of Ronald Reagan, born February 6, 1911. He was, of course, a very popular movie star and then governor of California, and then the 40th President of the United States. Mr. Reagan lived to the age of 93. On February 6, 1952, Elizabeth II became Queen of the United Kingdom and her other realms and territories, and head of the Commonwealth upon the death of her father, George VI. She ruled until her death at the age of 96 in September of 2022. Jack Kilby of Texas Instruments filed the first patent for an integrated circuit on February 6, 1959, and I'm pretty sure that kind of technology makes this kind of technology possible. Thank you, Jack. Michael Jordan made his signature slam dunk from the free throw line on February 6, 1988. The image of this awesome jump served as the inspiration for Air Jordan and the Jumpman logo. Today's song is You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' by the Righteous Brothers. It was written by Phil Spector, Barry Mann, and Cynthia Weil, and recorded by the Righteous Brothers in 1964. The Righteous Brothers duo initially consisted of Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield. Either one of them certainly could have enjoyed a solo career, and together it's hard to believe it's just 2 guys. Great voices, amazing sound. The term blue-eyed soul was first applied to the Righteous Brothers and has since come to describe a music genre. The Righteous Brothers themselves have broken up, gotten back together, and experienced a few personnel changes over the years, but this song stands as their signature work. You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' by the Righteous Brothers, number 1, February 6, 1965. link in the description.
And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Do not disturb.
Okay, I turned Do Not Disturb on.
Good job. January 2nd.
The 16th. It's all written in Roman numerals, so I had to translate it. Hopefully I got that pronunciation close. Yeah, Annie's ready to go. Flinging happiness all over the place. Alrighty, back to work.